morning from the Speyside Way. My son Lewis, who's over there, and I are doing a section of the Speyside Way, and it's the Ballindalloch to Tomintoul Spur, which is a 15-mile walk. So this section is said to be the hardest section. It's the most beautiful, it's the roughest, and on 2 points of the walk it reaches 1800 feet and it goes over a summit, Cairn Dam. So we've just come up a steep section, as you can see, and we've got another steep section to go, and it's pretty tough with a big backpack. So we're hoping to walk to Tomintoul today. There's a camping area there. If we're happy with that, we'll camp there overnight and walk back more or less the same way tomorrow. So Jura's going bananas because there's pheasants. And Lewis is okay, aren't you, Lewis? He's fit as a fiddle. I'm struggling to keep up with him. So we'll bring you back later. Right turn. Hey Judah, we'll leave it open for Lewis. There we go. Wow, the smell of whiskey is overpowering. We've just arrived in Glenlivet, so we're just heading up towards the distillery, and I think this is the River Livet and a wee bridge over it. Here comes Lewis. The path was quite rough coming down off the hill. And we're in the Cairn Dorms. Cool. I'm taking a right here, so I'll bring you back later. We had a nice lunch, packed lunch at Glenlivet, so we're refuelled. But it's hard with this rucksack. Tough. So we've got about another 8.5 miles to walk to get to Tomintoul. And it's quite late on. It's only 3 o'clock. But we should be fine. I think once we get up here, it's probably mostly downhill. Oh. Beautiful, lovely views. That's the distillery, Glenlivet, just down there. Oh, gorgeous. So that's the Cairn Gorms in the distance over there. You can see snow on top of them. That's Cairn Dam ahead. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I can see a clear path going up it, so hopefully it won't be too steep. Oh, I'm roasting. So that's just the way we've come. That was the hill that I thought was Cairn Dam, but this is up here. Oh, I tell you, it's hard climbing hills with a big backpack. I haven't done much of this. Oh, good training. Oh. Well done, Lewis. High five. Well done, Gina. Oh, it wasn't that bad actually. So that's Ben Rims over there, I think it's called. Not sure what these hills are. Oh, I think that might be Ben. I don't know if that's Ben Ann over there. It's got a toy on it. Maybe. I think it is. I'm sure you can see Ben Ann. You probably can't see it, but you can see it from this summit. I remember reading that. And that's the Count Gorms over there. They look really wintry. It looks like it's snowing up there just now. Don't know if you can see up there. That's Ben McDewey, Cairngorm Plateau. And it's due to rain today, but not till about 8-9 o'clock, so it does look like the weather's closing in, so well done. Lunch. Me fell flat on my face again for the second time today. I've got really muddy knees. I didn't hurt myself that time. I've got a bump on my head from the last time I fell. I was saying to Lewis, I think it's the heavy rucksack. Once you sort of go over on an ankle or slip, the rucksack propels you forward, so you're going to have to be careful. Oh. But we're just kind of on the last leg. Probably got about 3 miles to go, and we can actually see Tomintoul from higher up the path. So we've come from way up there, the gap in the trees, and there's been lots of deer. We've seen a big herd of deer cross by. Jules on the lead because there's sheep. But you can see the Cairngorms. That's Ben Vane with the tors on it, and it looks a bit snowy. So Lewis and I we're having a wee seat on some steps here. We've come down through the fields, along a track, and we've joined a wee road here, so we stay on this wee road for a bit. But I don't think we're that far from Tomintoul. It doesn't say on the sign there, but I think probably a mile and a half. I don't think it's too far. So it's kind of getting a bit darker. It's 25 to 6, so I think sunset's probably about 6:30. So we should be fine. We've both got head torches anyway, but I think it'll be pretty straightforward now. But it's been a tough one. My right ankle's a bit sore where I fell. Lewis's tendons are sore, so not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. I might look at bus times, or just walk back with a lighter rucksack. We'll see. Tomintoul! Thank God for that. Yeah. It's just the back of 6, so we've made it. Made it in one piece. I was kind of walking winded, but yeah, thank goodness for that. Now we'll find somewhere to camp. But we've finally managed to find somewhere to pitch the tent. I had to go into one of the local pubs to buy some bottled water, so managed to get 1.5 litres of water each, and nobody seemed to know where the camping area was, so what we've done is we've come down to the bowling club. There's some grass and a couple of picnic benches that a couple of people in the pub suggested we camped at, so we'll see if MD's about tomorrow and offer to pay a donation. But just got dinner on, so I'm having chicken fajita with rice. Got myself a nice coffee. Jura's had her dinner, so she's relatively happy. So I don't know if you can see me or not, but I'm all tucked up in bed. It's just about, it's actually 25 to 9. So you can probably hear the rain. Pretty miserable out there tonight. I think the rain's to stay on till about 12 tomorrow. So I think I'm probably going to get up and get ready, pack a light rucksack and do the 15-mile walk back. My ankle's a wee bit sore, but there's no swelling or anything, so it should be fine. But we'll see how I feel in the morning. I've got some whiskey, and don't tell anybody, it's not a Speyside, it's a Rassie, the bottle I got when I was in Rassie in the summer. And I'm testing a couple of new pieces of gear tonight. I've got my Rab, I don't know if you can see that, my Rab Ascent 900 sleeping bag. It already feels dead cosy. And last night there was frost. I'm not sure tonight, I don't think that's going to happen with the rain, but it feels dead cosy already. And I've also got some base layers just to try. These are just spray away ones, so I've got the top and the bottoms just to give them a try. So maybe let you know how I get on. So good morning from Tomintoul. So despite the rain, we've had a good night. Jura's, I think, been quite toasty. She's stayed in her bag most of the night. It's been pretty heavy rain, but the tent stood up well, no leaks. I didn't even need to tie the guy lines because it's not been windy at all, just really wet. So I'm feeling good this morning. Ankle's not too bad, so I think I'm going to head back along the Speyside way to Ballindala and pick up the van and come back and get Lewis and all the gear. So my Rab Ascent 900 sleeping bag has performed really well, so I'm really pleased with it. It's been toasty, especially my feet, they've been roasting all night, and my spray away base layers seem to have done okay as well. So I'm just getting breakfast ready, having some porridge and an Empire biscuit because I'm starving. So looking forward to that, and I'll bring you back later. So that's me back on the trail again this morning. It's just about 9:30, 10:15. I've left Lewis back where we camped. He's going to have a wee explore around Tomintoul, probably go to the cafe, and I'm going to do the 15 miles back to Ballindala. So we thought about camping here last night when we were a bit desperate, and it's not a bad wee site to camp. It's right beside the road. I'm guessing it won't be that busy. And this is where you start the Speyside Way. Camp, Dalmore Car Park. So yeah, this would be an alright bit, or maybe in there. It's a bit lumpy and bumpy. So just to show you what section we're doing, it's this one here, so the Tomintoul Spur, and at the moment we're right down here. So I've got all that way to go. And there's Cairn Dam, which we went up yesterday, and there's another high point. I think it's there. Yeah, I think it's about there. That was on the first part of the trail. So looking forward to it. Feeling good. Hopefully it won't be too heavy, the rain. Certainly going to be a lot easier without the big backpack. So I've actually done the Speyside Way in 2017, but at the Tomintoul Spur it's just an extra wee bit that you can do. So I've always wanted to come back and do that, but it does pose a problem because it's 15 miles and not a reliable bus service. I think the buses run 2 days a week from Tomintoul to Granton, so you've kind of got to plan it, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully it'll be a good day. So that's us gained a bit of height now. Oh, you're on the wrong side, Dura. I'm making good progress, I think. I just stopped for a wee drink there, but we're going to be heading into the mist. The rain's gone off, which is great. Nothing. A wee bit different from yesterday. Right. Cool. So I don't know if you can see that over there, that's the hill we came round the side of. So that's us nearly at the end of the walk. Ballindal Distillery is behind me. So it's been a good walk. It's stayed dry, but I'm pretty knackered. So I'll finish up the video here. So thanks for watching. See you in the next adventure.